Are you embracing post-traumatic growth? Grand Rising, my friends. Congratulations, you made it another day. My name is Mark Brown. I help men over 50 bounce back after loss, addiction, and setbacks using faith and simple tips, tools that work. So we're going to talk about a powerful idea that changed how I look at pain and purpose. So this is addiction, trauma, hardships. You know how life can just feel heavy at times. There have been some really, really dark seasons in my life, just like probably in your life too. So here's the thing. One thing I've realized, you have to acknowledge the struggle, right? Once you acknowledge, you can't just pretend that the pain didn't happen. We've all been through some tough stuff. I've been through some tough stuff. You've been through some tough stuff, and pretending that it didn't happen doesn't really help anyone. You have to first acknowledge that, yes, this happened. Yes, it hurt, but it doesn't define who you are. Hope that makes sense. But you can turn it around. It doesn't define you. You can recreate yourself each and every moment. Does it mean that it doesn't hurt dirt when you're going through it? Absolutely not. So here's the thing. Your story and everything you have gone through, you can help the person you used to be. And I've learned that through Ray Higdon, Ed Milet, all these people, right? Help the person you become. If you have that experience, God has equipped you with that trial to help lift up the other person that may be going through that. And it provides you with a lot of empathy towards others, right? It can help you find your meaning, more empathy. Instead of acting like, why did this happen to me? What can come out of it? Now, when you're in the middle of it, you're not going to see it. Believe me, I can tell you that. It's happened so many times that in the middle of it all, you're like, why did this happen to me? But here's the thing. The empathy I've gained through going these things is tremendous. And now all the people I can help now, because you can relate to what's going on. That's why I love being in group settings, because if you're in your own ways and you're not praying or thinking, but you're not in a group setting, you're not alone. I say this over and over. Everything you're going through, someone else has been through, and they've overcome it. And it actually has the pain that you've been through, it has a way of preparing us for our purpose. It's kind of like these videos that I'm doing. Like, I've really take the step back to kind of address the people that I know that I can help, because I've overcome some things and I'm going through certain things right now. We're continuing to move forward through our struggles. And I like to use the words, I'm kind of changing that. I'm working through X, Y, and Z. Like, I'm working through people pleasing. I'm working through control issues. I'm working through some other things. Whatever you're working through, and then you'll be claiming victory. Like, I claim victory over my alcoholism, and that's all thanks to God. I completely believe that. So I'm asking you, are you embracing your transformation? Because you're not the same person you were yesterday, and that's a great thing. It really is. Celebrate that. And I talk about that, self-celebrating. Here's the thing. When you're at your lowest of your lows, and I've said this before, and I learned this from my buddy Huey on my Brother Up group, which I got to attend here shortly, which is amazing every Wednesday. BrotherUp.com for all you men out there. Please join us. Join us. It's free. Come us, and we're going through a Luke right now. See, God does his best work when you're at the lowest of the lows, because he wants you to grow. He loves you so much. He knows you can overcome it. But you have to choose that path and ask for the help and give it away. Because your scars will remind you that the healing is possible. I never even thought that anything that I've come through, it was even possible when I was going through the thick of it. So that's why I created Circle of Hope and Purpose, and that new channel is coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. So my final thought is this. Listen, post-traumatic growth is not pretending that the pain did not happen. It's just acknowledging that you went through the pain. It's about letting the pain push you more inside your purpose. And you have the ability to touch someone else with that. Share your story. You don't have to come out on videos and do it, but you can do it privately. Have empathy. It really deepens your soul and opens up your heart to new things, because you've been there. Like, you know what it's like to be broke. You know what it's like to be curled up in a ball, like wishing that you didn't do what you did last night. You know the pain of losing someone you deeply love. So you can share all that with someone to help them up. I hope this makes sense. If you got any value to this, please, I'd love to know your thoughts. The thing is, your testimony can guide someone. along the path that they're going through right now. Just to listen. So I get it. So please know that you're worthy, you are loved, you matter. Someone is definitely counting on you. I believe in you and I love you. So please share this. What are your comments on this? If tag somebody that may need to hear this today. Embrace the tough times. Think about a time that you're here. You're here for purpose. Live into it. All right. Have an excellent day. I hope this helps, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.